Hi, my name is Chuck Burgess, and this is the Jailbird. It's a 1976 Chevy van, custom built by Alan Alford at urban_logic_garage on Instagram. This is has an LS3 with a 4L80E transmission, 5.3 liter with a 4L80E transmission, putting 450 horsepower to the rear wheels. And coming up here to this event, we got 25 miles to the gallon. So, and this thing is flawless. Like I said, Alan Alford built it. He did a great job building it. Since we bought it, I've made some additions to it, such as the pinstriping by Alan Hightower out of North Carolina. We live just outside of Charlotte in a little town called Huntersville, North Carolina. And we got into vans in 1974 when I was 16. My first vehicle was a van, and I co-owned a van shop with my two uncles in the late 70s, early 80s. Okay, so and then life took hold, and I got out of vans for a while, but never lost interest in them. And when this one became available, and I was retiring from the Mecklenburg County Sheriff's Office, I decided that I wanted a retirement gift, and this was it. Under the hood, again, you can see the 5.3 fit perfectly in there with aftermarket air cleaner and power brakes and master cylinder, and that's pretty much it. We have two independent batteries. One solely does the mechanics of the engine. The other is run off an inverter, and it's in the back, and you can run it. You can run a stereo or a DVD all day without running down the battery.
Oh yeah.
So now we're going to take a look at the outside of the van. Like I said, Alan Hightower added the pinstriping after I bought it, but Alan did the visor all in vinyl. If you notice, the front spoiler and the flares are all in vinyl. The reason being, no rock chips. It was driven just as you see it from North Carolina up here to Pennsylvania with no chips, no damage whatsoever, which is unheard of on painted flares.
Yeah.
So,
on the visor too.
Yeah, the sun visor is also coated. We also have a front camera that gives us a front camera and GPS on the speedometer. We'll get more into that when we go to the inside. Stepping around to the side, we also have aluminum running boards coated in vinyl that are functional. You can stand on them, you can walk on them, you can do whatever you want to with them. And Alan also did we'll get into the inside, the slider works better than any slider I've ever seen. Again, coming around to the back, we also have the roll pan and the rear flares in vinyl as well. And we also have the jet wing up top. Now, one special thing.
Wait, you have two sunroofs up here.
Yes,
you have one in the back.
We have two sunroofs, one in the back and one in the front.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
sir.
There you go. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Thank you. So, coming back around to the back, one thing I want to touch on is the bumpers. If you notice, the front and rear bumper stick out further than a van bumper. These are pickup truck bumpers, and the reason that Alan did that so it was flow smoothly from the flare to the bumpers, and you don't see that done much on vans, but it flows nicely. And again, you see the back with the Jailbird that Alan Hightower did. You also see one addition that we did once we got the van was we turned the Chevy taillights, which is an old van trick for back in the day, but most people just did the lenses, and the lights were still in the same place. But we did it the right way. we took the back part of the interior out and changed it so that the lights work on the back the way they should. And also our LEDs. All the lights are LED lights. The side marker lights, the brake lights, and everything. So like I said, I retired from Mecklenburg County, North Carolina Sheriff's Office, where I was a sergeant. So.
Wow, very cool. I see you also have a backup camera up there.
Yes, we also have a backup camera for us now, which works great. They work fantastic.
Yeah, good to have.
Yeah, great to have. And people often wonder why I named this van Jailbird. And the reason being is because I retired from the Mecklenburg County Sheriff's Office, and I spent my entire career working in the jail, or detention centers as we called them. Okay, so I pay homage to my career on the outside, and I pay homage to my vanning life on the inside. So that's where the name the Jailbird came from, and I adapted the eagle and barbed wire logo from the movie Con Air. So now let's go to the inside of the van, and we'll start up front. You can see we added a window to the engine compartment so you can get a detailed shot of the LS3 motor. It's a 5.3 liter.
There you go.
And custom in-dash CD player. And the overhead console that controls the DVD player, which has GPS on it, has Bluetooth capable, so you can connect to your phone, and you can use all that. And like I said, has a front camera and the switches to control everything from the lighting inside to the DVD player. On the driver's side, the gauges are speed hut gauges, all not governed, but GPS, and the speedometer is 100% accurate. It does a great job.
Wow. And you got some nice captain's chairs in there.
Yes, those were covered. I don't know, but Alan had those covered with the van. Now we'll go to the middle, and this is all Alan's handiwork. You can see the running lights go around. They also go underneath on the step. All this was hand done by Alan Alford. This was his hobby, to build these things, and he did an awesome job.
I sure did.
And it's got a Keywood stereo with two 10-inch subwoofers hidden in the back. You see nothing in parts of the stereo. Now we'll go around to the back. I want to bring your attention to the two pictures, which mean a lot to me. This is my first van that I bought brand new in 1974 when I was in high school. I did all the work on that one myself and my two uncles in the lower left-hand corner. That picture was taken right when we returned from the first Bowling Green National Truck in 1974-75, I believe. And the picture on the right is my tandem, my first tandem I built when I owned my own shop, and I took it to Van Fest at Danville, Virginia in 1979. That's an original flyer for Van Fest, not a recreation.
Yeah, cool.
Now, if you look at the first picture in the lower left-hand corner, like I said, that's me in the middle, and my two uncles, who were a big inspiration, not only in vanning, because they were vanners as well, but for me, they molded me to be a great human being, a great man. And I like to thank my uncles Wesley Woods and Mike Woods for that. I like to point out the door panels are also biscuit tufted with belt handles, and speakers in the dash, and the dash is all handmade. And on the other side we have speed hut gauges Also, the door jambs are pinstriped. I wanted to bring the colors of the inside out, and so we chose the colors of brown and tan and processed blue to tie everything together. The van was built, like I said, by Alan Alford, and I saw it on the internet and contacted him, and he was reluctant to sell it to just anyone. He wanted to go to a true banner. So once I shared my history of starting my van journey in 1974 through the 80s until now, he said he would reluctantly sell it to me because he felt like it would be in good hands. So I purchased it in October. We flew out to, had to be at SEMA in Las Vegas because I was inducted into the Mean Trucker Hall of Fame at that show, and then me and Dwight Wilson and Thomas Mercer flew from there to Eugene to look at the van, and we drove it back the same day back to Vegas, where Shannon Bullish transported it from Las Vegas to North Carolina for me. So, thank you so much for taking a look at my jailbird. I want to say that we're still vanning. I've been vanning since 1974 and got back into it last year. If I can do it, you can do it. Get back into vans. You have so much fun. We're here in Pennsylvania at Vanarama, and if I can do it, you can do it. Thank you so much for looking.